what's going on, everybody? My name is Tyler.
And I'm Luke.
And welcome back to Love Live Sunshine Season 2 episode discussion, this time for episode 13. I didn't even have to look it up. I always got to look it up what episode we're on. But not this time. Oh,
not this
man.
time, because these feels will last with us.
This is... You're
going to carry those feels.
I'm having a hard... Because, like, listen, people in my life... I don't know if I made a thing on Twitter about it, but people in my life have been like, Tyler, are you okay? Like, you seem a little distant. You don't seem like yourself. And now outside, I'm like, I'm fine. But the inner me is like, my favorite show about dancing anime girls has ended.
It's over.
And I'm feeling it. Dude, the ending. Oh, first of all, let's announce this real quick. Next week, we're going to have like a big kind of overarching.
Both.
It's going to be a big episode.
No matter how you say it. You're
accepted
here.
It's going to just be like a big season 2 discussion, maybe kind of like compare contrast to other Love Live seasons, just what we thought about the whole season in general. Yeah, so this one is this one's just, we're going to try to keep it as about the episode as possible, you know?
Yeah, it's just mostly going to be 15 minutes of us being sad. So
yeah, pretty much.
Strap in, boys.
You got it. You already know.
I think we have a 5% girls demographic, so strap in.
Strap in, every human, every person.
And dogs. Whatever. Dogs are invited.
Okay, so let's stop hanging out with our Love Live in our hands here.
Let's stop trying to have fun and start being sad.
Yeah, I'm trying to be sad. All right, let's start with this episode. I like how it started on the beach with Chika with the flag, like you won, as if there was gonna be any doubt that they'd actually win Love Live. Like,
okay,
come on.
Being the aggressive optimist I am, I was hoping they'd lose, because I think that would be cool. Now that's not, you could say that's not optimistic, but if you think about it,
that would be super cool if there was a third season.
Optimistic because it could lead into a third season. So I was being aggressively optimistic. You can ask Tyler, whenever he said it could be over, I was like, no, third season, Tyler. There still could be.
The remaining 17 Aqua singles are just Saint Snow songs?
Still could be. So I still going to be aggressively optimistic.
I've been thinking about what they could actually announce at the next live, because they always announce something. Like, what could it be? Probably. I think the most realistic thing is probably the movie release date. Yeah,
they'll probably release the movie release date, and like, I know when the release date got released for the first movie, they had a little short snippet of stuff. It was just like them in New York, you know, when they're doing an Angelic Angel, and like a pan down to them standing there, and then nothing else. So maybe we get something like that. That'd be cool.
Low-key, I'm so afraid that it's going to be a retelling.
No, what if it's a retelling, but a darker story? Now they're haunted. Now it's a haunted Love Live Sunshine. It's a
School Idol days?
That's what I was like, Tyler, what if it's just School Idol days? You guys just do some Googling. It's a little dark. It's a little messed up. Warning.
So the episode.
Don't hold us accountable.
No, for real. Okay, so this episode was just the biggest feels trip. I feel like half of it didn't actually happen. It's definitely a callback to Susume Tomorrow, first episode of Love Live School Idol Project, where it was just a vivid fever dream. It just didn't happen at all.
It went by so fast. When I sat down to watch it, I was like, "Here we go. This is not the end," because I'm an aggressive optimist. But this is the last episode of the season, and I'm sad. And then it was just over. And
I really like how. Oh, sorry.
I was in pain.
It's just. They really brought the whole plot together for this one. Like, of course, the obvious goal of Love Live was to save the school and win Love Live, and they failed at the first one, but they won Love Live, which is cool. But then you got the whole subplot of Chika and kind of like concurrently everybody else finding your radiance. Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. And then in the middle of the song, she's like, "Mama, I get it now." The AT field.
Mama, I understand the meaning of my radiance.
Yeah.
They were always there for me, my friends. Oh, that's we got some good Evangelion references in here.
So I really, can we talk about the song? I want to talk about the song.
Yeah, I want to talk about the song also. Song is real good. Do you want to start?
I said if this ends up being their Bokutachi, their Bokuhito, I would be 500% okay with it. Like, if this is the sad last song, like, again, we don't know what the movie is. We don't know if it's going to be like some emotional mega song at the end. It could be Azura Jumping Heart for all we know. But like, if this is their big sad last song, I'm okay with it. Like, believe me, I'm getting the same exact kind of Bokutachi vibes from it, where I listen to it, I'm like, wow, what a great song, and then by the end of the song, I'm like, what a great song.
Yeah. I've gotten close to like gotten close to getting a tear or two down the old face when watching Love Live. I think it happened episode 9 of season 1 of Sunshine. But man, this episode, when that song came on and all the different costumes, they flash all the different costumes out there, and there's so many awesome references throughout that entire song. And
if you guys haven't seen you guys haven't seen the fact that when they're performing Omui, the camera pans around and the everyone in the audience has pink glow sticks as a reference to the whole Rikako thing that happened. Please don't die.
I'm having a heart attack. Oh my god.
By the way, if you think that's fake, please unsub. We don't want you here.
Yeah, delete you. Well, don't delete you, but delete
you. You can stick around. Just don't say that you think it's fake.
Yeah, you get to live this time.
I've read a lot of theories about this. I don't really dive into like theory territory very often because I think a lot of them are just kind of like whatever. But I don't think Luke and I didn't really get a chance to talk about this. Like we've just kind of been busy with like New Year's stuff after that after this, so we haven't like been around to like discuss the ending or anything. So this is the first time Luke's hearing this. I don't actually think the whole scene where the airplane lands at the school happens and it's just kind of like Chica's, I don't want to say imagination, but like I think it's just Chika thinking about like, wow, I did it, and then she's just kind of like thinking about everything in her head because like the whole school was there. Mari, Kanan, and Daya were back, and it was just kind of like I'd be super okay if it was just kind of. I don't want to say Chika's delusion. She's schizophrenic. No,
I'll tell you what happened. She walked over to the balcony when she was on the roof, and she fell off.
Yeah, and then wonderful stories happened. My wonderful story of me in the hospital.
Yeah, and now what the movie's going to be about is the other 8 are going to have a charity drive to save Chika.
Oh no, stop it.
It's going to be that's going to be the concert.
I legitimately think that Wonderful Stories is just Imagine. It's just Chika like remembering all the really great times she had with Aqua, is like remembering her radiance. That's kind of like her whole like, wait a minute, I found my radiance this whole time. So I think that's cool. A neat little thing.
I think that's like a neat idea. Love Live does some crap like this sometimes, some of this BS where it just happens, and I'm like I'm pretty sure it just happened because they do that all the time where like it just so happens to happen perfectly, right?
Yeah, it could just be us not wanting to admit that the show's over.
Yeah, but it would be kind of neat if it was like she's going insane for schizophrenia.
No, I don't want to stop it.
No, I'm joking. Schizophrenia is kicking in. All those I read an article. Eating all those macans, that'll mess you up, man. That'll mess you up in the brain.
I have nothing to say to this. I was kind of impressed though about how the ending just seemed very like conclusive.
Abrupt.
Like it was just like that's it. Like the curtain closed, and let me tell you, when the curtain closed, I didn't like nice cry. I wasn't like, oh, like a tear running down my face, like smiling. It was like full on like ugly, like
All right, let me hit you with the deep Love Live fan theory that I thought about right when the curtain closed. I think it's in Super Mario Brothers 3, how it's like all the stage actors.
Everything's a play, yeah.
Yeah, everything's a play. Love Live Sunshine, it's all a play.
Well, there was actually another scene. It was in, I think, this season where they're all sitting around, and there's like Chika's in the middle, and then all of a sudden there's just a spotlight on Chika. I saw a gif of it. I was like, oh my god, is Love Live a play this whole time?
It's a play this whole time. We figured it out. We are the lore kings. First we found out the aliens before anybody else, and now
they're casted to be Muse. Like,
yeah, that's some deep lore.
Oh, man. I don't know who it was. I think it was Styx. I think was our friend Styx in the comment section was talking about how no matter what the second song is, Water Blue New World would be superior to it. And like I gotta re-listen. Let me tell you, I listened to Wonderful Stories about 57 trillion times. Water Blue New World I listened to about 4 times, and I don't know. I'm kind of leading towards Wonderful Stories here, but that's just me.
I think I've listened to Wonderful Stories now about 4 or 5 times, and I just don't want it to like exist. I think it's a very good song, but I don't want to listen to it anymore because then I'd be listening to the end of the season, not the end of the series.
Aggressively optimistic.
You talk about the dogs?
Oh,
the show got dogs.
Shitake is.
Yeah.
Confirmed that Shitake is actually female.
And Riko's dog, like, what was it? Refuse?
What?
No, it wasn't Refuse. What was it called? I don't remember what it was called. Prelude. Yeah, pretty close.
Refuse.
No, I knew it wasn't Refuse. I was making a joke. I was making a gag. I was making a joke gag, guys. It was a joke.
So there was like this big thing where in SIF Shitake was referred to with like feminine pronouns like her, but it wasn't. I'm pretty sure in the anime they said he, so it was like, is this is this a translation issue? Like we didn't know what it was, and then it just turned out that there was like a slight spoiler.
Yeah, I wonder if that did get like lost in translation, or if they just didn't decide. Like that's a possibility. They just kept flip flopping between them, or maybe they just planned for Shiitake to be he, but then it didn't work out like that. Or maybe they just didn't care until they cared.
Who's the dad? Is it the dog from episode 4?
I hope so.
Or 5 or whatever it was.
I hope it's the dog from episode 4 or 5.
It's kind
was
of
it? Yeah.
like
what was his name? Nocturne.
Nocturne or
well, if you're part of
Lilaps.
that family.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to talk about this episode because I feel like admittedly not a whole lot happened, and it was just kind of like a celebration, kind of like a feel good like episode. You know what I mean? Like really not too much happened. Like we saw that they won. Oh, we didn't talk about Azura Jumping Heart. That was like their encore performance at Love Live. I think was Azura Jumping Heart the actual like intro? I think it was like the intro for the episode. It was the intro, right?
Yeah. I was not ready for that. Oh my god, that messed me up, dude.
I just remember like watching Sunshine for the first time. Like full disclosure, I think Azura Jumping Heart is like it's a nice song, but it's like it's a nice song. But then I heard it in this episode. I'm like, oh, my heart.
Yeah, that was crushing. That was a heart crusher. Holy hell, dude! Oh my god, I'm messed up.
I'm not ready for this.
Love Live Sunshine ruined me.
It's so hard for me to admit to my friends. It's like. I am legitimately like a little bit upset about this. Like it has unironically affected my mood. Like in the past few days, I've just been a little sadder.
After I watched the episode, I got in a Discord call with my girlfriend Annika and was like, hey, I was like, I'm the saddest man alive now. She was like, how was the episode? I was like, I'm dead inside. And then I just sat there being sad for the next 4 or 5 hours.
It was just, I don't wanna. I almost didn't want to do this. First of all, we're sorry the episode is so late. First of all, gotta come out on Thursday. I think we've actually been like busy. But second of all, I didn't really want to make this episode anyway because that means it's our last episode in this whole series.
Neither of us did.
I guess it's not technically our last episode.
Yeah, we got the movie review, which hopefully if we got songs in the movie, that would just be a couple podcast episodes by itself.
I'm sure it's gonna have songs for the movie. That's weird coming from you, the aggressively optimistic boy, saying if they have songs in the Love Live movie.
Well, of course, I was just wondering how many songs. Of course, they're going to have like 15, 16 songs.
They're going to break it up into year groups again. Actually, I don't know if they're going to do that.
No, here's what we'll do. We'll have subunit songs. We'll have year group songs. We'll have songs with a third, second, and first year. We'll have a 5-person song, a 6-person song, and a 9-person song, and then 3 more 9-person songs. It's going to be litty. Aggressively
video like this, like if fans directed Love Live, like all the seiyus like lose their voices from singing so much every day, like 17 new songs every day. Oh man, I'm so like I feel like this is such like a nothing episode from us. Like it's just us being sad, but man, that's what this episode is.
That's all it is, man. But
sorry, that's
all the episode is. Yeah.
I don't even know what to say from here. Like we covered it, the Chica's fever dream,
Chica falling off the roof. Chica eating too many macans.
So no spoiler for the next episode, Luke. But how do you like the season? If you had to just give like a sentence or two about it.
I'll give you 2 words. Love it.
Oh, I'm a little disappointed that it wasn't 2 words. One of these, like O-N-N-A. One of these.
Give me more.
Give me more.
I'll give you 3 words. Season 3 win. What about you, Tyler? What are your 2 to 3 words to describe this?
What did Amchan say?
Ruby, not enough screen time. That's 5.
No, she had plenty of screen time. I'm satisfied. What did Amchan say? Oh. It's really good. This is nice season.
This is nice season. Yeah. So. As we mentioned last week, no episode this week, but we'll have that episode review or season review up next week some point. And then what do we got next week? We got Jumping Heart, Humming Friend, and the Chica solo.
We're finally doing Sunshine season 1. Wow, what a transition.
We got there. It took a couple of years, but we got there.
We weren't like planning on doing Sunshine season 1 after season 2 ended. Like this is just how it ended up.
I was kind of worried about it when they like said what time that season 2 was going to come out, and I was like, oh well, of course we're going to do the songs right when they come out. And then I was like, oh no, what if those come out around like December, February, or that's just or December, November? That's gonna ruin everything. And lo and behold, we did Sunshine season 2 songs before Sunshine season 1.
So we still have more. We technically have more Sunshine season 2 to talk about.
Yeah, that'll be in the middle of season 1. That'll be in the middle of season 1
when Water Blue New World and Wonderful Stories comes out. But
yeah, next week should be pretty litty though. You got Jumpin' Heart.
Wonderful Stories is one of those things where it's like you just like Google or like search on YouTube like Wonderful Stories. You're like, this will be Love Live, and then it's just like wonderful stories that'll make you happy. Like,
People of New York.
Yeah. so that's it, and that's kind of it for this series. We had a lot of fun doing it. I had a lot of fun making this ridiculous Photoshop that you see in front of you. I kind of like wasn't really thinking on the first 2 episodes when I was like, I'll make these really big, and didn't budget the next 12 episodes. So
new cover photo. That's our new cover photo on everything. So.
Oh yeah, I'm sad. I don't want to say goodbye. I mean, it's not like we're leaving or anything, but I don't want to say goodbye to this.
We're only saying goodbye until next season.
Goodbye until next season.
Optimistic. Aggressively optimistic.